Hey, it's been quite the year. It is November 1st, and this is only my 4th time hunting. So it's been a busy year between having a son, getting a new job, starting a new house build. Just haven't had the time. You hate missing things like this morning. You know, I chose to go to the doctor's appointment for the baby, for little Bryson, instead of hunting. I could have hunted this morning. Had a lot of friends texting me. They were seeing good movement, so I'm kind of excited about tonight. We had a cold front move through here in northern Indiana this week, and we actually had snow less than 24 hours ago. So I'm kind of excited. You know, it's the first real bitter cold snap. We've had a few cold snaps, don't get me wrong. It's dropped down below freezing a few nights, but I mean, this morning we had ice everywhere. So I'm looking forward to this. So I think truck light was on, but we're here at the swamp property and haven't really been able to hunt my main deer that I'm chasing this year. You know, I really would like to get on Bertier and High Rise, 2 bucks that are just dynamite deer. I mean, just Bertier has a heck of a story, and High Rise would be one of the coolest, uniquest racks. He wouldn't score more than Cicero, but in many ways his rack's almost just as impressive. But I just haven't had the right winds to hunt there. So actually haven't had the right winds to hunt a few of our properties. So we're back out here at the swamp property chasing hopefully a surprise or one of the bucks that we've gotten glimpses of. There's a really nice 9-pointer out here which I've already passed once, and part of me hopes to see him again and part of me doesn't, because I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I got really good footage of him once before and passed him at 18 yards, at 24 yards, and then at 27. Could have shot him numerous times and filmed with my phone once I decided I wasn't going to shoot him. So we could see him, it could test me again, I have no idea. I'm not the kind of person to live in regrets, so if he walks out and I decide to shoot him, I'm not going to regret it. Just like I'm not regretting not shooting him. That hunt, just didn't want to. I do need this tonight. I am going to take the camera to hopefully film tonight. I don't know, that may cause me to shoot something. Maybe I wouldn't if that 9 walks out. Maybe having the camera with me will make me want to do it a little bit more. I have no idea. Even when he was in velvet, I knew I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. If I wanted to shoot him or target him or not. He kind of was put on that, well, he may be the biggest thing out here, so maybe I'll shoot him. So I already took a antlerless deer off of here. I thought it was a 1.5-year doe. It actually was a button buck, but that earned me my urban reduction tag. And so I've got 2 buck tags in Indiana. I've got 2 reduction zone properties, mainly this one and then the other one. So I don't know. We could maybe shoot that 9 tonight. There's an 8-pointer out here that's not much on a rack, but he has a really long drop tine coming over his left ear. So I don't know. And then there's a couple big 8-pointers. I know they lived. We got late pictures of them last year. There's a buck we call Oddball that's pushing 5 years old. He's 4.5 minimum, but that would put him as a really huge bodied 2.5-year-old 2 years ago when I saw him. And I saw him last year. He is just a cool buck. He never really grew much on one side, but this year he actually fleshed out an antler with some points on that side. So who knows if he walks up what might happen. But yeah, let's get dressed. It's gonna be a cold one, and the next time you'll see me, we'll be up to stand. Let's go. Pow! I gotta work on that. Let's go, let's try this. The next time you see me, I'll be up to stand. Hey guys, so I've seen here every time. Out in the food plot when I got here. She ran in and then headed that way. So I have a feeling that might be a good sign that the deer are actually bedded to my southwest and not directly to my south. So I'm hoping nothing watched me get set. I'm gonna finish getting set up, get my vest on, and get hunting. Hey, what's up guys? I'm back at the truck getting unpacked. It is well after legal. We're at a full hour. It's probably about a 10 or 15 minute walk. Well, maybe a little bit longer, but I don't know. But man, that was quite the hunt. I kept hoping a buck would come. A spike pushed some deer around. But at one time, you know, I had 8 deer in the field, 1 standing on the lane. I had deer moving in the swamp that I couldn't tell, or in the bedding area, I couldn't tell what they were. It was crazy. And then a little forkhorn or something came out and cleared half the field, pushed those deer off. I don't know if I got audio of it, but I mean, he was chasing those does through the sludge and the water down the south end of the field to my west. And then he came back around, and I thought he was going to clear the rest of the does, and it was probably 5-10 minutes till legal time was up when that happened. And they kept milling around. He went to the food plot. They stayed kind of behind me in the corn and everything, and then fed off. And then finally, his curiosity piqued, and he went over to him and kind of hooked him around and into the food plot and everything. So then I started packing up nice and slow. I still had about 2 or 3 minutes of legal time, and then I had another buck come out, younger buck. Got a little bit of footage of him, but it was pretty dark at this point. I don't know how it turned out, but I kept hearing more noises to my south, to the bedding, and it took me forever to get packed up. And then all of a sudden I got everything kind of situated where I was gonna have to put my camera arm down into the bag, and sometimes that can make some noise and everything, so I wanted to make sure to get that situated. I looked over my shoulder, and there was a big deer that just walked into the food plot. I don't know from what direction. I let my eyes adjust because I was using my red headlamp, and I covered it and let my eyes adjust, and I kept peeking, and the moon actually allowed me to see that it was a good buck. I don't know what deer. I wouldn't classify him as a giant. Like, I don't believe it was a booner that walked out, but it could have been that 9-pointer. It could have been one of the other 9s. It could have been the giant 8. Could have been oddball. I don't know. But man, what a hunt. Oh my goodness. I had deer everywhere. Unbelievable. Those deer were downwind of me a ton out in that field, and not once did any of them act iffy. I mean, well, none of them stomped, I should say. None of them blew. I had deer kind of intrigued. They could tell something. They were smelling something. They were trying to figure out, is it fresh enough? Is it right now? Is it earlier? Do I need to pay attention to this? I had a few does come in and linger behind me. I even had a few circle off the corn behind me, but then they'd come back out. So then right at the end, I was putting my backpack on, and there was still one in the corn that I did not know about, and she blew and kept blowing off, and then I had another one blow at me, so I started blowing back, and I just started walking. So walked all the way around the edge of the property, did not go, I mean, I literally walked the property line, so hopefully nothing spooked or whatever. But man, November is here. The bucks are getting antsy. Didn't see a shooter pushing tonight, which is fairly normal. I only had 1 doe out of all of those that I saw that her tarsal glands were stained, and they weren't like really stained, but it's coming, it's on there. But man, what a hunt. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the footage that got laid down, but man, I will not hit that stand again just because of the tainted nature of it towards the end of the hunt there when that doe spotted me or heard me. I don't know, it was too dark, I couldn't even tell what something got tipped off. Either she heard me putting the backpack on, she saw me through the shadows, I have no idea. But I'll be back up a tree somewhere tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. This is Ty, Small Ear Hunting. God bless, and good luck out there.